Hey Pisces, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your weekly read for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Do check out your signs to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Pisces, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It is a general reading, not a private reading. It may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you to all of you who have contributed to the channel in any way. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Pisces, let's take a look. I did see the Fool card in the reverse. There could be a lack of trust here, of taking a leap of faith, a lack of a new beginning here as well. So let's take a look. We have the Chariot card, wanting to move forward, wanting to have success in whatever direction you're going, but it seems like you and the individual you're dealing with, you're both stuck, not knowing which way to go. This could be about a reconciliation. This could be about, if it's not a reconciliation, how to move forward from where you're at right now. Hierophant in the reverse. So we have Cancer and Taurus energy here. Now with the Hierophant in the reverse, it seems like the person that you're dealing with, either they're not being committed or they're not valuing the relationship, but it's that it's not going to the commitment in which maybe you're looking to get it to. You have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So the Six of Cups in the reverse is not wanting to return to the past. Okay, it's maybe there are some memories between you and this individual that keep you from moving forward with them, even without them. And your outcome is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So the Queen of Cups in the reverse could be a lack of listening to your intuition, of getting your emotions together and balanced so that you can make a decision to move forward, whether it's you or the other individual. So let's clarify the Chariot here. Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse here. So this could be here an energy of like feeling stuck here, okay? Not wanting to fight for a connection any longer, but at the same time not wanting to think about it with the Hermit being in the reverse. It could also be that you're kind of, both you and the individual that you're dealing with are flip-flopping. Do we persevere? Do we just drop it? And in this energy of like, I just don't want to think about it any longer. I feel like this has been a situation that has been very prolonged, that you have thought about for quite some time, and at this point you don't want to think about it anymore. Okay, your feelings might be kept to yourself. The individual you're dealing with might be keeping their feelings to themselves and trying to regain balance emotionally. All right, Nine of Wands as well is about dropping the guard, but at the same time it's not wanting to move forward. I think somebody here or both are afraid that if we move forward, it's just going to be a burden again. Let me just pick up the card that fell. Wow, there's that burden, 10 of Wands. I'm just afraid it's going to be a burden again. What is the Hierophant in the reverse? The Moon in the reverse, the Judgment in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Death card in the reverse as well. So Pisces, Scorpio energy here. The person you're dealing with might have these in their chart as well. Again, this can go vice versa. It could be how you're feeling. Now, there seems to be here a revelation in which somebody is making it pretty clear that either they don't want something to move forward, they don't want something to elevate to the next level here, and not putting in the work. With the Death card in the reverse though, it could be that there hasn't been a change here, a change within this person, or this person feels that there isn't any change that's going to happen, because if this is a marriage, it could be that this individual feels that things are just over and there is no change here. It could also be possible that this individual and you are still together, so there hasn't been a cord that has been cut, okay? Now for some of you, this is also, somebody here could be feeling, if it wasn't revealed that things aren't going to work out, someone is feeling this. Okay, someone is seeing the situation for what it is and not wanting to move it forward. What is the Six of Cups? Why is it here in the reverse? So we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So trying to get over the past, right? Trying to regain back the emotional balance that I was just talking about before, because you don't want to think about it any longer. We have the Emperor, Aries energy, so regaining control again, regaining your stability. Two of Cups in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here. So again, somebody here could just be focusing on their finances, on their stability, on their everyday life, everyday work, everyday routine, because they don't want to focus anymore on the emotional instability within this connection here. At the bottom of the deck is the Lover's card in the reverse. So it seems like both of you are mirroring each other in the sense that you're both feeling in this way, but unable to make a decision on how to move forward. Now, if you did move forward here, if you have made a decision, Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay. If you have moved forward, I think there's this lingering energy of that. Either somebody here needs to apologize. Things are not fair. I'm still really hurt, even though I'm not with this person, if you guys have already come to the conclusion to separate. We have the Seven of Wands and the Temperance. Strength card is in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Leo energy, Sag energy here. So it's possible that you or whoever you're dealing with might have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo in their chart as well. Now, it seems like somebody here they just don't have the emotional strength to put up with this any longer. It's way too much. And for some of you, it's either you or both are not wanting to emotionally give into this situation, really trying to block it, trying to, I feel like I'm just repetitive, regain balance with the Temperance card. Now, for some, there is someone here could be hoping that things just come to a peaceful stance. Five of Swords. All these cards are just falling. All right, so the deal with the cards falling is that somebody here or both parties are feeling like everything is just falling apart. Everything is falling apart. How do I regain balance? I don't even know how to fix the situation anymore. I don't even know if I want to fix the situation anymore. Is it even worth me thinking about this? And if you've separated or whatever have you, you're not together with this person, it's like both of you are still in this lingering energy of, look what has been done, still being very closed off. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. It's like every time you communicate, there's just drama. King of Wands in the reverse, just drama, a bunch of anger. Somebody here is feeling very irritated, very aggravated, and every time there is some kind of balance or movement towards, just letting bygones be bygones so that the chapter can close, it's like there's no communicating with this person. I'm sorry, I felt like I got angry. Maybe you're angry, Pisces, about this. So with the Oracle, it's take time to breathe out. A lot of signs have been getting this card. Your hard work is paying off, and a new start is coming. So it could be that the hard work that's being paid off is that you really trying to regain balance within yourself. You trying to just persevere with your own life and not waiting any longer for this individual here to mend things. Take time to breathe out. For some of you, you need to go take a mini vacation, or you need to go and spend some time with yourself. Do something you enjoy. Focus on the things that matter to you most. Six of Cups is here. If there are children involved, spend time with your children. Okay, because they might be feeling the energies of what's lingering on or what's happening. They might not be in the middle of it, or they might be in the middle of it, and needing to really there's something here I feel that is important to say. If you are separating from an individual whom you have kids with, it's not a good idea to make that person seem like a bad person. Because the thing is, when a child has a completely different idea of their parent than the parent has of their spouse or ex-spouse. So if you say bad things about your spouse or ex-spouse, your child is not viewing them as a bad person. I mean, they could, but at the same time, they're not thinking that you are being a good person. It can go vice versa. I'm just saying you because the video is for you. They might see the bad things that are being done, but deep down inside, they don't want to have this light of their parent as a bad person, because in reality, children view parents as their role models, their gods, the people who they rely on. So the person they're relying on, or the people they're relying on, are being labeled as something terrible. It confuses them, you know. There's a psychological thing that happens there. And let's say that the person is a terrible person, okay? Let's say they're a very abusive person. You know, it's not making excuses for them, but it's about helping the child or children understand that maybe that person just doesn't know any better. And what they're doing is wrong, but deep down inside, they're trying their best to love the child as best as they could with their limitations. And if it's, for example, in regards to an addiction, it's difficult to get out of that addiction. And just because you have an addiction doesn't mean you don't love someone. It just means that you are being completely overwhelmed and completely controlled by that addiction, whatever it is. And so therefore it limits and restricts the individual to showing or to have that grand capacity that they might be able to have to love someone. That's a message for someone. So let me take a look at this new start is coming. Just clear out these cards. 12 minutes. All right. What is this new start coming for the sign of Pisces? What is this new start is coming for the sign of Pisces? Three of Swords in the reverse, Five of Cups, High Priestess in the reverse, Pisces energy, and Pisces energy again with the Hanged Man. So this new start is coming is definitely in regards to healing, with the Three of Swords being in the reverse, healing hearts, forgiving, not forgetting, okay, or forgiving and then just letting it be in the past. As hard as that might be, the forgiveness is not for that person. The forgiveness is not to say that what that person did was okay. The forgiveness it comes from a space of love, of pure love, because you are a love being anyway. We just get tainted by things that we don't know how to handle, other people's opinions, society, etc., etc. The pure love that we already have inside of us gets tainted, okay? So remembering who you truly are. If you are a good person, then you do your good act or your good deed regardless of what another individual does. So forgiving the individual is, and I like to say this, is simply saying that, you know what, like I said before about the children thing, this person just doesn't know any better. They're not capable of reaching a level of enlightenment, okay, of clarity, Ace of Swords, okay, they're not even able to reach to that point of love. You get what I'm saying? So if once you come to that conclusion, like this compassion kind of grows out of you, and you're just like, it's almost like a pity, a little bit of a pity. It's like, I feel bad for this person, because if they had the capacity, or if they were willing to make the changes, or if they were willing to just put a little bit of effort, things would go better. Things would go better for them. And, just try to find it in your heart to just say, I hope that this person opens up their heart to the universe, to God, to their angels, spirit guides, whatever, so that this energy of love can enter into them, so that they can make the necessary changes for them, whether it's with you or without you. And we have the 5 of Cups here. So, healing from regret and remorse and sadness and the loss and whatnot, but still remembering that life has so much more to offer. And the High Priestess in the reverse. Again, this could be a lack of intuition, of listening to the intuition. But High Priestess in the reverse is also somebody here who is unwilling to go within because the answers are already there. You get what I'm saying? So the Hanged Man is about receiving this enlightenment. It's about seeing the other side of the coin. It's about putting yourself in this position because you're willing to see the bigger picture. You're willing to see beyond what your physical eyes are seeing. This could also be that the new start here it's coming once you come to this realization that it is what it is, and what had happened was meant to happen to bring me to a much better point. Sometimes it's harder because sometimes we do put ourselves in these positions because when you know that something is completely dead, but you just keep persevering and your intuition is like, just drop it, just let it go, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna keep going, and we put ourselves in that position when we already knew that we were going to end up suffering. 4 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Temperance in the reverse, and King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So again, this is a need to really stop and care for yourself. Stop and think, because the answers are going to be coming to you. If you've always been trying to fix what was broken, don't anymore. This might give the opportunity for the other individual to try to fix what is broken. And if they don't, then what is broken is probably not even repairable at this point. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, you've been dealing with a person here who's been constantly lying, manipulating, etc. And with the Justice card that I just saw, so this could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or you have it in your chart. These things are going to be left in the past. Justice is going to be served for that. The karmic cycle is going to keep turning. It's almost like, but somebody here just keeps giving to a situation that another person doesn't want to fix. I think you're letting go of it though. It might hurt you, bring instability, but eventually you'll get there. Eventually you'll get to a point in which you're okay, you know? And that's just in general in life. How many times have you suffered and gotten over it, right? How many times have you suffered? But it's like sometimes we take a step back and we're like, yeah, but why did I have to suffer? Why couldn't I just know it? Because sometimes that doesn't give us the necessary experience that we need. It's like somebody telling you, oh, there's traffic up ahead. And if you just take the back roads, you won't catch the traffic. That's so much easier for you. You get home on time, or you get home earlier, versus taking the traffic. Yes, right? That seems great. It's a great feeling. But then when you're stuck in the traffic, who knows? Maybe you'll listen to something on the radio that you haven't listened to in a long time, and it makes you feel happy. Or you see the car crash that caused the traffic, and your good intentions of saying, I hope that this person is okay, and sending them that energy helps that individual that was in the accident. Or maybe being stuck in traffic, it prevents you from getting into an accident that you would have gotten to in the other road. You get what I'm saying? So everything happens for a reason, and sometimes we just don't know and we can't explain it, and that is okay. That's when our trust and faith in God, in the universe, your guides, angels, whatever you want to label it. I don't want to leave anybody out or offend anyone, but that's when our trust and faith comes in and we relax. Because having faith, having trust that someone has our back helps us to relax in this 3D world. I'm going to leave it there. Pisces, if you resonate with the reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.